The more money a man has, the more options of women are available.
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. So this video is a video of two sisters coming to really give some amazing advice to women, and one of them was talking about how when a woman has money, the dating pool is small for her, but when a man has money, the dating pool is wide. And she went on to really reference a lot of things and telling women on how not to raise a man up, because if you raise a man, that man is going to leave you for his dream girl. And we've had this conversation a lot, and she was talking about how as a woman, your biggest currency or your currency is your beauty and your fitness, and calling upon women to really take in count of their beauty, really look after themselves, their fitness, because with that you can put the strongest man down on his knees and all that. And then another sister went on to talk about how having a child for a man, that does not mean you are like he has choose you, or most times when you have kids for a man is for him to lock you down. And when you have a kid by a man, he feels this type of ownership over you, and that's not what you want as a woman. What the sisters were saying, I am so here for it, and I feel like every woman needs to listen and work accordingly. Anyway, I need you guys to hear what these beautiful sisters were saying, and let me know if you agree or disagree with it. But before we get into it, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and smash the subscribe button down below and click the notification bell so you get notified once I upload video. I post video every day, 2 videos actually, so you don't want to miss out on the video. So go ahead and do that. With that all said, guys, let's go check out this video and then we'll come back and talk more.
The more money a woman has, the less options of men are available. The more money a man has, the more options of women are available. This is why you don't build no man, because you could be possibly building him for his dream girl. Look at Vivica A. Fox, Taja P. Henson, millionaires, stars. Look at Kevin Hart. He's married to his dream girl. Look at the woman he was with before he became famous. Look who he's married to now. Do not build them. Your currency as a woman is beauty and fitness. Your beauty will get you way further than your bank account ever will. Let's go to the Bible. Let's look at Delilah. Delilah was able to defeat one of the strongest judges in Israel, Samson, through her beauty. She was able to deceive and manipulate and defeat Samson. Nobody else could stand a chance. Let's go to Ruth. Ruth married one of the most wealthiest men in Bethlehem, Boaz. She had her youth, she had her beauty, and we know she had to be fit because the Bible says she traveled from Moab to Bethlehem on foot. We're talking about 15 to 20 miles walking a day. How many of y'all walked 3 miles today? 5 miles this week? I'm talking to you that's watching this. How many of y'all have got up and went to the gym and worked out, ate clean? So we see that beauty is a huge currency, because even Abraham lied to Pharaoh because he didn't want to be killed when he went to Egypt, and said that his sister Sarah, his wife, was his sister. So we see in biblical times that women use their beauty whether it was for wickedness or godliness. That it is and they were able to marry or defeat strong, powerful men. So do not waste your prime years pushing out their babies, trying to build them up, trying to help them get established, because I'm telling you, when you build him up, he's going to go and find his dream girl, and he's going to be able to impress her and be big dog in front of her. See, he can't do that with you. He can't flex his muscles with you, because you're going to remind him how you paid his way to get his CDL license. You paid his way through college, until he was able to get a career. You held it down. See, the new girl, the young girl, she ain't gonna be reminding him. Yeah, because she didn't contribute to any of his success. And it's weird that men are like that. You would think that they would be loyal to the woman who built them, the woman who invested in them. But that's not the case. And watch the men get in the comments and be like, I want a woman who gonna hold it down and be my ride or die and love me through my brokenness. Watch them get in the comments and say that. But men speak through actions, not words. Them same men that get in these comments and say that, they did a woman dirty who had their back, who loved them. They made her a single mother. The main men who get in my comments. So if you know you ain't that type of man, then you shouldn't be offended by what I'm saying. But this is how you're going to be able to identify those type of men, because they are searching for companionship and partnership and relationships, and their life ain't together. So they lie and they manipulate. They speak through actions. They actions will prove how many single mothers they made, how many broken homes they created. No matter what they get in the comment section and say, men speak through actions, not words. And if you be stuck on what a man tell you and not look at his history and his track record and the broken homes he created, you are an easy lick. You are easy to be deceived, because his past will tell you a lot about his future. Now, I'm not saying a man can't change, he can't grow, because I personally believe men do get better with time. I believe that. Only God can change men. You robbing him of his manhood. I'm gonna just pay the rent, I'm gonna pay the mortgage, I'm gonna pay the car note. You're robbing him of his manhood. He's supposed to be a problem solver. When you are with a man, you should be able to turn your brain off, because your man is in control. He can lead. So you are interfering with God's work of trying to develop him. So of course your money is gonna be funny. Of course you ain't gonna have no peace. Of course you're not gonna be valued and appreciated for your sacrifice. Why? Because while you're building him, just go look in the mirror. I want you to go stop what you're doing. Hold on. Before you start typing, go look in the mirror. Look at yourself. You ain't had your hair done. You ain't had your nails done. You ain't been shopping. You don't got no bra and panty set. You ain't got no new fit, no new shoes. Why? Because you're trying to help him get his life together. And in the process, your beauty is deplenishing. And when he get his life together, he gonna go for the woman who prioritize beauty and fitness. So just be careful when you build them. I know y'all gonna do what y'all wanna do. I know y'all gonna do what y'all wanna do. I know y'all not gonna listen to me. But I warned you.
Let's talk about one of the most important things my mom taught me about dealing with men. Y'all, and my mama was fine and is still fine. She looked just like me. She just a couple shades darker, and she 5'11". I'm 5'4". One of the most important tips she taught me is, Jessica, having a man's baby will not guarantee that he's going to love you more, that he's going to appreciate you more, that he's going to show up more for you. If anything, it usually guarantees that his treatment of you is going to be worse. And why is that, you may ask? That's because when you have a man's child, one, he looks at it as he's marked his territory to other men, because you're carrying you have his children. And then two, he see it as he's basically trapped you. Onto the Dave Chappelle got you.
Dave, it's Oprah.
Oh. Hey, what's up, girl?
Look, Dave, I'm pregnant.
Are you sure it's mine?
No, Dave, listen, it's yours.
Gotcha.
All men operate like this? No. But a lot of them do. And you having his child does not make him appreciate you anymore. It just makes him feel like, I got you right where I want you. And now I can continue to have access to you when I want it.
Facts. Facts. Where's the lie in that? Where is the lie in that? Please go down in the comment section. Share your thoughts about what these two beautiful sisters have to say. What are your thoughts on this? What are your opinion? Please go down. Do you agree with them? Do you disagree with them? Go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think, but please keep it respectful. As always, here on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we'll do it in a respectful way. So go ahead, feel free and share your thoughts. Like, wow, those were some powerful words from both women. And let me touch down on what the last sister said. 100% agree. A lot of women usually feel like when they have a child with a man, they can lock the man down. That's you sealing your position in his place. But what you're doing is that he's locking you down. I usually say this thing, and I usually tell women, like, have children for yourself, have children, like, do what you want to do, even be in a relationship, be in a marriage because you want, not because it's expected of you, because you want to use it to keep someone, or want to use it to prove your love to someone, or how committed you are in that relationship or in that dynamic. Do it because you want to, because I see having children like a man getting pregnant, and this is something they do a lot in my society, that you see a woman. People used to tell my husband, like, knock her off. All these are shaka, all this when we mean shakara, it means all this fronting she does. All this fronting she does, she's going to calm down once she get pregnant, once she has a child. And there's this song they usually sing here in Nigeria. They'll say chakara do you don't carry belly. That meaning all your fronting, all your hypeness has ended. And that is exactly what a man getting you pregnant does, especially when you the woman, you feel like, oh, that just mean he loves you. I know that. No, whether you like it or not, this is something we talk about here on this channel, that whether you like it or not, is that anybody you choose to have a child with, you will have to deal with that person for the rest of your life. Literally, you will have to deal with that person, and that makes or break the projection of your life, where your life takes you and how it takes you. Because you just, oh, is it not to have a child? Oh, I know that. And one thing I've come to realize with women, especially in my society, I just have it because in my society, people usually feel, women feel like, oh, let me give him a male child, let me give him a female child. And you see these women, they end up having 5, 6 children just because they want to give him both sex, and they feel like that locks him down. And there's something they do here in Nigeria. Some families in Nigeria will actually tell a girl that wants to marry their son to get pregnant first, so that they can be sure she can conceive a child, so that before they pay their bride price and get married to her. And I've seen some girls do this thing, but what you don't understand is that this is the family trying to seal that you're not going anywhere. And what they know, and they usually put this fear and assumption on this, on women that have children, that nobody wants you with children. How are you going to cope? No one wants to deal with you. Oh, who accept you with your +1 or +2? And that has kept a lot of women trapped in marriages, in situationship that they should not, they don't have a business being with, that they could have just walked away. Well, because they have children, they can walk away. They just have to stay put and just hope for the best and just be there. And this is why I always preach and tell women that, you know what, be very intentional how you live your life, especially If you've never had child, you're not married, be very intentional. I'm not telling you not to have kids or not to get married, but be very intentional and do it for you, not because that's what keeps a man or that's what society expects of you. Do it because you feel deep down in your gut that this is what you want, this is who you want to be with. Before you do it, don't just do it because and then the sister that was talking about how when a woman has money, a pool of men shrinks and all that. I mean, you guys know how I feel about pool of men, pool of women. I'm all about women to center themselves. If you get into a better relationship, good for you. But the most important thing for me personally is for you as a woman to center yourself and put yourself first and move accordingly and be very selfish about yourself. Like, love yourself, be the main character of your life. But one thing in that process when you do that is you taking care of yourself, you making sure you're good, not because for a man. I'll say don't look good because of a man. No, 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 no. Look good for yourself. And there's something my former boss told me. He said women don't know how much power they hold from their beauty, and I agree with that. So but I'm not capitalizing on it or do it so that you if you want to use it to do whatever you want to, but look good for yourself. We did a video here like last week or so where we're talking how you look really matters, because when you look good you feel good, and when you feel good you want to look good, so they both go hand in hand. And the crazy is that when you put so much effort on the way you look, the way you feel, the way you smell, the way you carry yourself, it kind of reflects and it kind of you kind of attract more positive. I in my own head, I personally I associate being looking good to the type of energy, the type of things I attract to myself. I started going to the gym consistently sometime last year, and I noticed that it was also a terms of mind game for me to discipline myself, for me to commit to something and do it, because I'm usually that person that I do something and I leave it behind and all that. But I was trying to train my mind, which also helps you do that. Even looking good, I look good for myself. Like, yeah, people compliment me, oh girl, you look good and all that. I do appreciate those compliments. But the thing is that when I look in the mirror, what I see, I love it and I love that for me. And that also helps your mental state and even how you settle. You're not going to just settle for just any. So I do encourage women to put effort on their looks, their beauty, how they look. I'm not saying, oh, if you're big, there's something wrong with you. No, but me be very intentional about everything as a woman, because naturally the way society has set up, we're just being led by the society and the patriotic system to do what they want. And now is our time. Now we're having this conversation. It's for us to claim back our power and be very, very intentional about how we move to our body, the food we eat, the things we do, how we look for ourselves, not for the male gaze, for ourselves. For us to look in the mirror and say, have you ever looked good and look yourself like when you get yourself all dressed up, dolled up, and all that, and you look at yourself, tell me, how do you feel? Don't you feel amazing? Imagine feeling that most times of the day. I'm not saying, oh, you have to wear makeup every single day, no. But when you know you're taking care of yourself, it's a different feeling. Like you're really taking care of it. It's a different feeling. Anyway, guys, please go down. I really want to know what you guys think about this amazing statement this woman made. We want to know your take. And then the woman talking about how don't build a man because he's going to leave you. I agree 100% with that. As a woman, this is one thing I preach even to younger girls around me and all that, and I like saying it. I always tell women, rather than you focusing on building a man, build yourself. Take that time, build yourself. Take that resources, that energy, that everything, use it to build yourself. Because there's one thing I believe in life: nobody's going to show up for you, and the most important person in your life is you. If you don't take care of yourself, how do you expect somebody to take care of you? If you don't love yourself, how do you expect somebody else to love you? So I always say that effort you want to do, I'm not saying don't pour on your partner and all that, I'm not saying that, but things that focus on you. You can't give what you don't have. Pour into your cup before you think of pouring into somebody else's cup. That's it. And we've seen it. I've seen this thing so rampant in my society. You see a woman that suffer with a man from beginning and all that, and when this man start having money, the man start showing his true color. Men that will be so humble and the men that don't have anything, but once they have something, then you now know their true color. When they don't have, they're all lovey-dovey. They give you. I did a video here where they were talking about how romance is an illusion. This man was going to love you the way you, but once the money start coming, the success start coming, then their true color shows. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section, share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this amazing conversation, amazing advice your sisters give down in the comment section. But please keep it respectful, as always. Go on and share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see, and that'll be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go ahead and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.